And you're a bitch, so...
True.
Yeah,
Also
straight
true.
man.
I think we're
Straight
good
man.
now.
Okay. So that is where we pick up with the party leaving their shared chambers in the middle of the night, as Ashai has apparently done a runner, perhaps. They're not sure, but they're certain that she's not with them, and they're going to go look for her. So that is where we pick up. What would you all like to do, everyone except Ashai?
So how long has she been gone?
Not very long. Prospero had Ashai go follow Ireena.
Okay.
Ireena got back, and you waited for like a couple of minutes at most before Prospero realized that Ashai was not coming back in the room, and cursed and ran out of the room to go look for her.
Did it? Yeah, Prospero and
Damn it.
Aster, right? Did you run with Prospero?
I think Aster did.
No?
I think I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ashai
not saying
is
anything.
Is gonna be like, I don't know what's going on, and then run after them as
You mean
well.
Ireena?
What did I say?
You said Ashai.
Shy.
I could be a shy.
Sure.
Clara will look at
Imitation,
Chance.
flattery, and all that.
Chance
Do
will
you
just
think
stop.
we should follow them?
Yeah, where's Chance been this whole time?
That's a good question. Where have I been?
Watching. We never really got to what Second Chance was doing, but the most important thing to Second Chance at the moment is that you've been given quarters for the night here in Castle Ravenloft, and Ashai seems to be missing.
I wanna
Chance
roll.
was at the cat in the very corner of the room that you could barely see, just the eyes. Just kinda
Also,
sitting there.
like I like the see-through ability thing on the thing, but I can't read anything on my character sheet.
Who?
The
Like
what?
on my character sheet, like it's see-through.
I don't know if it's
No.
supposed to do that.
Yeah, it's definitely not supposed to do that. That's
I
it's
can't
another you
see
problem.
anything. I give up. Anyways, meh. Hey, how far do? Just for the hell of it, because I've been in the castle for a while.
Wait, what are you taking?
I don't know.
Oh.
What am I taking?
It's
You know
it's just
what?
me and Chance left behind in the bedchamber right now.
Let's
Right.
find out.
This will probably be for like earlier before bed.
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Second Chance.
As soon as I figure out how to do that.
Every time D100s come out, there's just such beautiful potential for
Oh.
shenanigans.
We love the D100 tables.
Yes. Especially when you roll a unicorn 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unicorns are not nice.
That one is.
You, essentially, this is just, you've passed through a number of rooms on your way up to these servant sleeping quarters, essentially behind a secret panel. And just like, without even realizing it, and really not even sure where you picked it up from, there is a spinning top in your pack with 4 faces. One is a happy face, one's a sad face, one is an angry face, and one is a dead face.
There's nothing bad that can come from this at all. Alright.
As-
But you catch that, and Aster and Ireena and Prospero have run out of the room.
Yeah. I will look at Chance and be like, do you think we should follow them? I don't. Oh, big stretch. Do you think we should follow them? I don't want to upset our host, but if Ashai may be in trouble.
I mean, it's gonna be our problem one way or another, right? Let's follow at a distance.
Yeah, I'm not very good in close quarters anyway.
Okay.
We'll follow at a distance.
So everybody is running out of the room in a group.
Me and Chance roll stealth.
Sure, go ahead and make stealth checks. Hidden.
We're
For
following
those
at a
of
distance, so that
yeah,
feels
for
like
Prospero, since you're the one leading the charge, where are you going?
I'm gonna go down to the main foyer.
Anything. I don't know why I literally can't see anything.
Try to exit out of the game and then reload Foundry.
I mean, like, the whole
Time.
thing is there. It's just made it where, like, I can see through, so I can see the map and everything if needed. It's just all the... I can barely see the,
Try to pop it out.
We'll get to it later, or you guys can like. Type
I do
Go
like to pop
the
it
top
out,
of your
yeah.
character sheet where it says pop out, and it'll make it a separate window.
Yes,
oh, no,
that's a good
this
mod.
is so much worse, though.
Clara and Second Chance are following at a distance and trying to be stealthy. Meanwhile, Prospero has led the charge down to the main foyer. There is nobody there as far as you can see immediately. The torches still blaze on the walls, casting shadows everywhere. You can hear the pitter-patter of the rain hitting the various battlements and wind blowing through the halls. But in that main foyer, you don't see anybody.
Ireena comes running up, catching up with Prospero, and is like, "What are we doing? What are we looking for?"
Sent a shy to go look after you. She didn't come back though.
Oh, why would you send her after me?
I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
I was gonna go, but he said I couldn't go.
That was probably a good call.
Thank you.
Why?
I don't understand why you sent a shy, and also why she accepted and followed me.
Because she's quieter.
I can be quiet.
So, okay. What exactly, do you know where she is? Do you know what she was after?
I told her to go look for you, and then come back. You came back. She didn't.
Alright, well. This castle is huge. I don't know where she would be, or where we should even start.
Can I do a... Can I rat smell? Can I do a little rat sniff?
Little rat sniff? Yeah.
Little rat sniff?
Then go ahead and make a blind perception check.
Oh, no.
Make a rat sniff check.
Make a rat sniff check.
What does a shy smell like? Chicken nuggets. Spicy
What
chicken
does
nuggets.
a shy smell like? Tell us in great detail.
Yeah.
Ceviche, apparently!
That's
Oh, yeah.
what your blood tastes like.
Oh,
Your blood tastes like
that was an
spicy
that was an
ceviche.
illegal lesbians joke. He's not allowed to make those.
I didn't know.
Listen, everybody. I'm the token straight. Everyone else here is...
So true.
I don't know. Danny gives off straight
like,
sometimes.
I am also the straight.
Okay.
I'm
Danny
ace.
is
I have
also
neither, so...
I like how Jonathan was like, Danny's not a straight man.
Well, I'm usually, but so I'm not allowed to make any of the LGBT jokes, so I'll leave it to them. They can make all the good ones.
The alphabet
hey,
soup jokes.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Nobody gets one.
Here.
Slancha. Aster, you sniff a sniffa. Your scent is drawn back to the... It's not like a very precise scent. Like you don't smell fumes wafting in the air that direct you exactly where you're going, but what you don't smell is perhaps more important, is that you don't smell the scent of anybody else going anywhere other than like back toward the dining room. Like there's no scent coming from the door to the east in this foyer that you haven't passed through yet, or the second set of staircases.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Sure.
And yes, this is a dumb question, but there's a reason. Do I know through my esoteric lore if vampires have smells? Like have a smell? Like give off smell?
Go ahead and make an esoteric lore check. Why not?
Hell yeah! All right. Does vampires farts?
Basil, not now.
I would say
Oh, baby.
if there is a scent that you can trace vampires through, it would tend to be the metallic, tangy smell of blood. But only if they've recently fed. Otherwise, from what you've seen and smelt, that they tend not to have any scent at all.
All I smell is us sticky folk, so I guess I'll point towards the dining room.
With that being said, you do smell the tang of blood on the air coming from the dining room.
Yeah, guys, I think we should go towards where we were in the dining room. It smells like blood.
We'll look to chance where they're hiding behind, I don't know, a tapestry or something. Be like,
Clara is fairly well hidden, like behind one of the columns in the foyer.
Oh,
but...
wait. I have a reason for this. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I have an ancestry thing.
This is gonna turn into a freaking Scooby-Doo. Like...
We're the Scooby-Doo gang. Full of trauma.
And the shadows.
I'm the night.
Shadows.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Oh, I'm just hiding in a dark corner, inconceivable.
Sorry, Hanna-Barbera.
Clara is very much blending into the shadows, very much. Second Chance is trying to do the same, but is just really like caught in one of the torchlights and is very visible.
Listen, it's dusty in here. I sneezed. I'm sorry.
You sneezed so hard that you stole something.
Yeah, apparently.
As one does.
It just fell right into her pocket.
Yeah.
But for the rest of you, Aster has said that he smells blood in the dining room.
Right then, well, why don't we go check that house then?
You all... Ireena is actually like, did you not just hear him? He said... And bolts in front of you all. It's taking your time, and she bolts and opens the door. As you all follow up behind her, you see a shot. Standing, looking looking at the pipe organ on the far wall.
What? A shy? What are you doing?
Asha, you feel fine.
I was taking a walk.
Why do you smell like blood? Why
Is
does it
there
smell
any
like
blood
spicy
on me?
CJ?
No blood on you. No blood on the stones or anything.
Oh.
Maybe it was because our host
Really
was
rare
drinking blood? I don't know. Why are you all here?
We thought something happened to you.
Who didn't come back?
Just Prospero seemed to think that you were in trouble.
I was fine. You're the one who sent me after.
Yes, and she came back, but you didn't.
You found me.
What were
I
you
do-
doing? What were you
Perception
doing?
check
I
in the
was
hallway. while
taking
they're
a
doing
walk.
this.
What were you doing? You were also just wandering around.
I was taking a walk. That's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sense motive?
Against who?
Can I do a
Actually,
perception check in the hallway while they're all in the room?
Go ahead. Blind perception. Blind sense motive.
I'm actually trying to sense motive on both Jess
Both
and
of them?
Orc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
I'll-
one for Reyna and then do one for Ashai.
Okay.
all this
Second
is
chance. What are you
happening,
looking
Clara.
for?
Just anything watching us or
Okay. And
Yeah.
Clara?
Clara is still hidden in the shadows.
Still
and
hidden
if
in
you
the
were
shadows.
To look where she is at, all you would see is just like eyes reflected in the torchlight like a cat.
You are the void.
Right.
That's all.
This first one is for Ireena.
Okay. Okay.
And this next one is for Ashai. In the rap game, Ashai.
And what are you trying to sense about them as far as like?
I'm trying to see if Ashai thinks she's telling the truth. And I'm trying to see if just Ireena is just telling the truth or not about taking a walk earlier.
And second chance, you just kind of like glance and listen. Your ears kind of flick, and you do hear the sound of steps coming from down the other set of coming up from the set of stairs to the east of the dining hall, the ones that you haven't gone up or down yet. There's just a small spiral staircase that goes up and down.
I'll tell Clara to stay hidden. And then I'm gonna run up to the room and be like, someone's coming.
To me?
So everybody in the room. I told Clara to stay hidden.
Okay. See a thumb and then you don't.
Yeah, but the
I think it's
shadows-
just you two in the room, isn't it?
Yeah. You guys are the only ones
Yeah.
that stayed back, right?
No,
Yeah.
we can't. We followed y'all.
Everyone's there, yeah.
Yeah, they were behind us, like
Right.
following.
But Chance is failing
I'm-
miserably at being stealthy, but Clara is the void that stares back. So she told Clara to stay, and she ran into the room where all of y'all are to say that someone's coming.
Oh,
Why are we running? We are guests.
Yeah, I don't trust her at all.
we'll
I
get
don't
to
like
that.
this place. Yeah.
We have more pressing matters at hand. Where's Clara?
She's hidden.
Hidden?
She's fine.
The night.
Why does that sound
Can
crazy?
I-
Darkness.
Are we okay?
Can I-
She has won with the night.
Can I
I
make
don't
some
think you
sort of...
understand what got us here in the first place, Chance.
I don't know.
Can I
I
make
wasn't
some
here.
sort of check on Ashai to see if I can see anything or like perceive anything as to where she's been?
Yeah,
What kind of check is that?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Blind perception check.
Okay. Oh, blind, you said? Did you say blind?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's hard because she is still like across the room from you, and I don't think either of you have really taken a step toward each other, because you know there will be trouble if you do, and you don't necessarily want to start trouble yet, or maybe you do, but
You don't know
from-
me.
from just like looking at her from where you are standing, you're not seeing anything particularly out of the ordinary. There's nothing to suggest where she's been. Maybe she was following you, maybe she was going off and doing her own thing. It's hard to tell just by looking.
Alright. Ireena looks at Ashai, like dead in her eyes. And then rolls her eyes and turns around and heads back to the quarters where we were sleeping.
Chance is like looking down the corridor where the footsteps are coming from.
Aster watches you walk away and is like, wait.
I keep leaving Aster, poor
You
Aster.
really keep walking away. I go walk towards Ashai, but like awkwardly, you know, like
Ireena will take a few steps into the room toward Ashai and just be like, Are you certain you're alright? Nothing...
Yes, why is everybody so concerned all of a sudden?
Well,
You look
wait.
different. You, not like in your face or anything. You just seem... You were very temperamental earlier tonight. Now you just seem very collected. And I don't know why.
I've had a few
it
hours
worries
to
me.
calm down.
Did my sense motive checks reveal anything?
I sent you a whisper.
Ah,
Um,
Whisper is brought to you by Pringles and applesauce, but not sponsored.
Applesauce.
Ireena doesn't like get super close to you, but she'll just kind of look at you and just say, all right, I believe you. Just if you ever want to talk, and we'll be staying together for a while still. So you can come talk to me if you ever need to.
Yes, thank you.
And it's just Jess gesturing at me. I don't know what about, but
Me?
No, that was at Cork, not you. I said, don't you dare encroach on my woman.
Ireena will just give you a nod and then head out. Because this conversation has taken a while, Second Chance eventually sees light coming up the stairs from that staircase. Aster and Brina have left by this point, yeah? Or...
No. I walked up to Ashai. I
Okay.
went to Ashai.
You see Second Chance. You see Rahadin come up the stairs. Candelabra still in his hands, like he's doing rounds essentially. Sees you all as like, were the accommodations not to your liking? Is there anything I can get for you all?
I think we're fine. We were just having a problem with the organ. Right?
The organ was
Ashai?
tuned just this morning. It's fine.
I was just taking a walk.
Very well. And continues on his rounds. He has no reason to be suspicious of any of you.
Aster looks at Ashai. Goes, do you want to walk back together?
What is everybody else, before I answer you, what is everybody else doing right now? Is everybody just staring at me?
Reyna,
No,
Raina
Chance
has
is
left.
literally in the door, just
Raina's
like
gone.
looking down the hallway.
Reyna left.
I will say one more thing. Like as Rahadin just like passes through, he stops in the foyer, turns directly where Clara is hiding, and just says, "We're very good at that trick. Would give the Countess a run for her money." And then turns and just continues on his rounds.
Passed on in my family for generations.
I'll just call out to Clara. I'm like, I guess you could stop hiding.
Shadows will get thick and then form, and then Clara.
What if I just meet you, upstairs? I'm not tired quite yet.
I thought they did a really good job at that.
That was really cool, but it's not everybody says it's not a good idea to stay here by yourself.
Yeah.
So
I think we should get back to our room.
Ireena just is like, it's
Oh.
fine if she wants to stay by herself. I mean, we're guests here. Nothing bad has happened yet. I'm sure it'll be fine. And like leans in a little closer and whispers to Aster and Chance and Clara, like, I think she just needs some time alone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all going through a lot at the moment. That's fair.
Exactly. We'll wait up for you, Ashai. No worries.
You don't need to wait up.
Well, we'll give you your space, but we will just want to make sure that you're all right. That's all.
All right.
And she leaves and starts heading back up to the sleeping quarters.
Chance will leave, but she's gonna stay like right outside the door and just like sit on the ground.
I am also going to do the same.
Hey, this is my
Clara
spot. Go away.
starts- As Claire
What
as Claire starts heading back,
second chance. It's just like,
she'll turn to Ashai for a moment. And no, we're going to wait up for you whether you want us to or not. So if we don't get sleep and we go into a fight tomorrow or something, then we're all tired. It's going to be your fault. Okay, good night.
Oh shit!
y'all
As
call
we're-
me the grandpa. Like, that's some grade A
That's
grandma
some guilt. That's
As
guilt.
we're walking
Look
away,
into taking care of yourself. Go to sleep. God damn it, you'll self-destruct.
I
Ash is
also
like,
sho-
is that
if-
passive aggressivism?
If Prospero's
I mean,
pointing a gun at Chance, she's just gonna shove some like plant matter into the barrel of it.
Oh my god.
I love this game so much. Yeah.
Off to a
Still
good
works,
start.
love. I hate to burst your bubble.
I would like to druid craft it into like some like vines that just wrap around it.
It looks very nice.
Okay, you two aren't being quiet out there. I just poke my head out the door
Yeah.
and just look at both of you.
I'm just gonna point at Prospero.
Clara
What?
will.
Did you expect anything different of me?
She'll work a little bit more on her knitting project before going to sleep. It's almost finished, but it is not the correct time to present it. I don't want to do it in this castle.
Mhm. So, the two of them are waiting outside the doors. Shai, what are you doing?
Staring at them, hoping they'll go away.
Nope, sorry, not gonna work.
No.
If I go walk
Last time we did that,
somewhere-
someone disappeared in the house that we were trying to keep an eye on. Ireena.
We found her though, so
Yes, but she still disappeared.
Right. Are you going to follow me around if I start walking again?
Maybe.
If I ask you to please not, would that
We'll
help?
follow
me?
at a distance.
I start walking back upstairs, but like, can I try and stealth and lose them?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
An
Make
asshole.
a stealth check.
Let's see, what are we rolling against that? Perception?
It'll be against your against your perception DCs. Yeah.
Oh, that was not even
Oh no!
private. Y'all see me?
No, it's a blind roll. So if it's a blind, all stealth rolls are blind. If it's meant to be a blind roll and you don't roll it blind, it doesn't count.
Oh,
Do it again.
I forgot to hit the thing. Okay, this one's blind.
Honestly, not much better. What are? I need to look at their. Yeah. You try and lose them as you like go up the grand staircase, and you try and duck in, but you're a little too slow, and they see you walk into a different room, hoping that maybe like if you go in a different room, they won't follow you. Doesn't go too well.
Conditionally, do you want a stealth chance? Do you want a stealth
No,
behind a shy?
no, I'm just following.
Okay. I figured we could do something like a Vincent Adultman, where we just stack each other up in a trench coat, that kind of whole thing.
You you delve into a room wherein is you see dusty scrolls and tomes lining the walls of this room. There's more scrolls and books lying scattered on the floor around 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only unobstructed floor space is directly in front of the doors on the east and west walls. In the center of this clutter stands a great black desk. A figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on a seemingly endless scroll of paper with a dry quill pen. Nearby, a tasseled rope hangs from a hole in the ceiling. And he turns and sees Bushai walk in and just like, the Countess's guests. Apologies. Don't mind the mess. And just starts to like try and clean things up a little bit.
Who are you?
Leaf Lipsiege, at your service. I'm the Countess's accountant. Yes, I know it's a very funny title, the Countess's accountant.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Quite all right. It's not as if I have anything better to do. And just like gestures to all of the paperwork that he's currently doing.
I just slowly back out of the room.
And just mutters and goes back to himself, and you turn and you see Prospero and Second Chance just waiting for you.
You two are very irritating.
At least we're getting something, right?
Go back to the fucking room.
Okay, you go back to the room.
I give Prosper a high five.
Everybody winds up back in the serving chambers. Is there anything you guys are doing before going to sleep?
Are we taking watches, or are we all going to sleep?
The idea was floated around before.
I'd say we take a watch.
Really? I think we're fine.
I want to.
We're a welcome guest in this castle at this point. I think
For
we're
now.
fine.
Yeah.
I am not going to go to sleep.
Not only are we welcome guests though, we were assigned a task like through Strahda. So as of right now, like we're helping her. So
Right.
I really think we're safe.
I will say, as you like storm in and like as Clara and I enter the space, Astrid goes up to Ireena and is like, "Are you okay?
What do you mean? Am I okay?
Well, you're mad again, so, and it's because of a shy again, so."
It's probably always going to be because of a shy, unless she changes her behavior.
Well-
She's hurting quite a lot. All of us are.
Are you with us?
Yeah, it's Claire and I.
We're in
Okay.
the bedroom. I'm sitting on my bed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a very large room. It's only like 30 by 10 feet, really.
Okay.
A studio apartment.
Basically, yeah. With 6 beds in it, or 8 beds.
It's a youth group trip.
100%.
I slept on enough church floors.
Me too.
No.
Ashai is back in the room, right?
Yeah,
This is
everyone
before. Well,
in-
this was before. I wanted to do it because
Okay.
like they were wandering and like we're talking
Oh,
as we get
got
to the
it.
room.
Good to have
Got
a
it, got
scene
it.
too.
The kitten just
Ireena
face
goes,
planted a glass.
I stand by my statement that if she doesn't change her behavior, she's going to get us all killed.
It's probably so.
Well, my old
Then you
man
guys should be
said-
just as angry as I am.
my old man says we can't change people, that we just have to help them, and we can't make them, or else they don't want help. He's scared because you yelled at him.
Anna.
Your old man sounds like a fool.
No, he's not.
Stop hurting the rat boy's feelings.
We are all in danger, and we have all lost things that are incredibly important to us. Shy, she's self-destructing because she is grieving right now. And I think the best way to figure out how to stop her self-destructing, to figure out why she's hurting and to help her with it. She's not going to get out of this pit on her own. She's too
You have
stubborn.
fun with that. That's you can have that job. You
Well, if you want to
for it.
complain about her behavior and complain about her behavior, then you're just going to keep complaining until you do something about it.
Reyna's just gonna like look at her and like slump back like this and like give her a little death stare.
May I help you?
Angie.
God, I fucking
I love
love
how y'all
Clara.
are having like this philosophical thing, and me and Prospero are just literally like annoyed her enough to make her go back to the room.
This
As
is just about done. Look at that. She'll put it back in her bag.
and that's up, and Shy, Prospero, and Chance come back into the room.
Reyna watches a shy walk in and just goes, "Speak of the devil."
Well, I mean, like, she's got horns, but, like, I don't... That's not how that works, I don't think.
It's a,
When you say the word devil, she's been ignoring you. When she walked in, as you say devil, she just fucking stares at you.
she what?
She's just staring at you, like, angry.
Well, that's a little racist, isn't it?
I just go
Yeah,
lay in bed and
racism
pull my
isn't
curtains.
Into her room, pulls the curtains.
Yeah.
Alright then, everyone to bed.
You're not my dad.
You're, like, literally not my dad.
Are you taking first watch, Prospero?
I'm not going to bed. I'm staying up.
You
So if
sleep.
anyone wants to,
You
to
have
stay
to
up,
sleep.
so if anyone wants to stay up with Prospero, they can.
Yes, Cork.
Do you, like, not sleep because you died, like, a lot, or...
Better than the average person.
The person who killed me resides in this house. Ergo,
Like the
I don't necessarily trust the fact that I'm going to be sleeping in the same house as the person who killed me the last time. So, I'm staying up.
I mean,
Do you want some
I
nuts
can-
while you wait? I have, not sponsored, but I have some nuts.
You know, you said that, and immediately I thought something else.
You know,
you
I
can't just
you
say
know,
that!
Bye.
I got like some pistachios and like
Did you know
some
that,
cashew.
like, canonically, I am deathly allergic to nuts. Jess is.
Oh. I didn't know that.
I mean, obviously, it's not gonna affect me. It's just very funny that you offer nuts.
Yeah, just like a whole jar of nuts. You don't know where it came from, but
As much as I am a fan of a good nut, I'm going to pass.
Okay.
If you need, if
okay.
you need,
Well, I'll put them on the little like ledge right there if you want to eat some.
if you need someone to take over for it, just wake me up.
As I said, if you want to stay up, that is entirely up to you. I'm going to be up.
He's gonna go to sleep.
Okay, Reyna is going to, because she's so worked up right now and angry and upset, she's gonna volunteer to stay up with you. But what she's doing is like fight combinations in the room.
Just doing katas
Yeah.
to wear herself out. Yeah,
Like
sure.
working out basically in the corner of the room. And then she like takes a pillow and hands it to Prospero and is like, "Can you hold this for me?"
No.
Please? Can you hold this for me?
Please.
I'll just,
She said,
I'll
"Please."
just take the pillow, take my knife, and just stab it into the wall, and just go, there you go.
She goes, "That works," and then just starts punching the fucking pillow on the wall.
Aster's laying there in bed and he's just hearing you thump against the wall. And he's like,
You're just hearing.
Okay, Chance is gonna throw a pillar at her. It's like, you know that's not quiet, right?
I'm sorry, am I disturbing your sleep?
It's a little bit.
"We're all in the same room."
She stops punching the wall and goes back to just, you know.
Punching the air.
Just do
Yeah.
sit-ups. For Christ's sake, just do sit-ups.
She goes, bet, and then gets down and starts doing sit-ups.
What is this? The Sims 4?
How has it come to this?
Do you really have to ask that?
You know, I met a Buddhist monk one time, and he practiced this thing called yoga. It's quiet. Surprise, you could do it.
Sounds miserable.
Like,
Is
She's
there
like
anything
actively
anyone-
grunting.
Chance is like throwing the covers over herself.
How long do you do this, Reyna?
For like an hour until I'm sure the coast is clear, and then I climb in bed in my
Okay.
designated bed and draw the curtains and pass out. Also, Reyna's a really loud snorer, so
Oh no.
I think, you know, after like 30 minutes of you punching and swinging and fighting, Aster just kind of like gets up and starts like taking notes about all his friends and everything he's done, and is just like writing stuff down. He's journaling.
I wait
that's so
for
cute.
Reyna to stop fucking making noise. And when I hear her start snoring, I'll just like gently open the curtain and look at Prospero. And get up and sit next to him.
Oh, is a shy a light sleeper?
She wasn't asleep.
Oh.
Particular
Eric
reason
could
you
sleep
decided
for a
to
while.
join me.
Why have you not attacked the man who killed you? He's right here.
I didn't survive 30 years on the seas, making stupid decisions. I made a stupid decision that got me killed. However, I wasn't at sea, that was in the lake. My point is, I know I'm not necessarily in the most advantageous position in his domain, where he sleeps, where he has all of the advantages at his hand.
Where do you intend to fight him then?
Haven't nary an idea. You want to tell me why you were actually downstairs earlier?
I wanted to have a private conversation.
Do I notice, like, any particular, like, marks on her neck?
My hair's down.
You could, I mean, yeah.
Make kind of check would that be? That would be, I guess it would be a medicine check.
A medicine check. Oh god, no, I'm bad at those. Oh no.
Out of my house, Prospero. It's my thing.
Listen. Public or secret?
Secret.
Blind GM roll.
You look. You can't be too obvious because, you know, she's got her hair down, and it would, unless you really want to just like go up to her and like push her hair aside and
No,
look at her neck.
no, I'm not doing that.
Do you wanna lose a finger?
She does like
Go for
brush it aside for a second, and you don't see anything in that brief flash.
Could you repeat what you said again, Quirk?
She
Sorry.
said she wanted to have a private conversation.
Private conference.
Private conversation with the mistress, I'm assuming.
Who else?
You know, I think I remember actually telling you this specifically. You were to follow Reyna
And I
and then
did.
come back.
Right. I don't take orders from you, so.
Aye, that might be true. Did you find what you were looking for then?
Yes.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No.
Do you want to use my bed, since I'm not using it?
Why would I need your bed?
You can't seem to sleep in yours at all this night.
Sure.
Alright then. And I just kind of like lean against. Is it like a normal metal bed frame with like a head and like a base to it?
It's like a 4-poster bed, so there's very large columns in each of the corners, and there's curtains that go around each of the sides.
I'll just sit with my foot dangling off the edge of the bed at the foot of the bed, and I'm go ahead.
Lay down and go to sleep.
Okay. Anybody else have any midnight adventures they needed to take care of?
I'm trying to sleep. I finished my knitting. I'm proud of it.
Good for you.
It
You
will
deserve that.
Will be presented soon.
Alright, so you all go to sleep. You sleep through the night and you get a long rest.
Did anything, but I'll click
Is
on
there like
Get
a
two whole
point of
HP
exhaustion
back.
kind of thing?
Um, I believe, let me double check. I think that you are going to be fatigued for this next day.
Fatigued? Oh no.
Is anybody else at their max hit points right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
Would you?
So, Clara.
Whose one's that?
So yeah, staying up all night,
Well,
you as morning comes and everybody starts waking up, you are still feeling very very fucking tired, and you have the fatigued condition, which essentially you have a -1 status penalty to your AC and saving throws, and you also can't use any exploration activities.
Which is perception checks and society checks and other stuff like that.
The things like identify magic or
Oh,
decipher writing, like things that aren't combat oriented.
Got it. Okay.
That's the brain fog.
How do I attach that status to my character?
I shall do so in just a moment.
Of course.
And clerics have some really. The divine spell list has some really disturbing shit on it.
It sure do. Who can forget inside ropes?
I hate inside ropes.
No.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry.
So
What?
Clara, you were going to attempt to heal Reina.
She
Well,
asked
I
me.
think she's gonna make me ask first. Raina gets up out of bed and, like, still isn't feeling great, and disgruntledly walks over to Clara, stands at her bed, and is like,
Sort of.
still not feeling 100%. Is there any way you can heal me?
Oh, yes, of course. Come here. Sit down.
Oh,
Going to
She
pinch you
sits
a
down
little
on the
bit
bed.
First, okay?
What?
Just a little bit.
Oh, wait.
Too late. She stabs you.
Ah! I asked you to heal me, not to stab me.
Well, I have to look at that wound before I do it.
I
And then go ahead and make your treat wounds check. That is indeed a success.
It was a 4d6.
Yeah, because it's doubled because of the. So, go ahead and roll 4d6 healing.
And Jess, just click the little heal button at the bottom of that in the chat log.
And that should bring you back up to full.
Yes, that brings me back up to full health, so that's good.
Make
I
sure.
told you, it's nothing with the
What am I
bush.
doing wrong, Jonathan?
Literally in the chat log where it says heal, press that button.
I did. It says select at least one token.
Oh, it's because
you
we're
have
not
to
on like
select,
the actual thing. Just put your.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my I'll
yeah,
just
just put it
got
on.
it in there.
It's fine.
okay.
It's because we're not in like a real map.
Right.
Got it.
It's,
All right.
I don't still have the most of
Ireena takes a look outside the door, and just turns back and says, "Well, I suppose that we can leave now. It is morning."
I'd rather not stay here longer than we have to. The earlier we get started, the longer we have to get away from the wall.
How viable would it have been for me to wake up before everybody else, aside from Prospero, who is obviously still awake?
Fairly easy. Because you could have gotten up like at least an hour earlier than everybody.
I roll out of bed. I have to pee. Right back.
Shy gets up and is like, I gotta piss. Later.
I leave the room.
Clock's,
Okay.
clock's ticking. If you're not back in 3 minutes, I'm calling it.
I do that with my kids. It's crazy.
Kids?
Okay,
I
you
work
can
with kids.
check your watch all you want. I'm gonna. Fuck, I don't remember what other rooms were upstairs. Where did I, like, Rena stopped at somewhere near, like, a chapel or something that was, like, overlooking...
I don't think the only people that went further up than this floor were Aster and Prospero. This is the furthest up in the castle you've been. There was, like, an overlook to the chapel to the east on this floor.
Yeah, I'm just
and
gonna
then
go
the
that
chapel
way.
would be on the ground floor. Okay. You head to the chapel overlook. It is a gorgeous place. And as I mentioned on this floor, there's this overlook where it has two thrones overlooking the chapel. Should show you all.
I can see things
Once
again.
grand, now fall into ruin.
I'm gonna see if it works again and say Strahda's name. I have questions. I say to the air.
You speak and wait, but there's no response.
Motherfucker. I say motherfucker out loud.
And now you can see.
From this overlook, there's also a set of stairs to the north that seem to go down to the chapel from here.
Fuck
If
it,
you
I'll go
wanted to
down.
explore further, but... Okay, by now it's definitely been more than 3 minutes for you, Prospero, if you wanted to do anything.
Can we all like wake up at this time?
This is still a bit earlier than you all would have woken up.
I have
Okay.
54 more minutes.
54 more minutes, I'm counting them. Be very specific. you walk down the stairs into the chapel proper. From here, it's, as I mentioned, a once grand place gone to ruin. All of the windows are boarded up. There's the hint of the morning light, not sunlight, but just light from the day starting to the dawn coming. On the floor of the chapel, you can see a little bit closer the altar. When you looked the last night when you were following Ireena, you saw the icon that was on the altar. From this area, you can tell what from upstairs kind of looked like just a maybe more detritus or just rubbish on the altar. You notice that there is a corpse that is like hunched over the altar.
Passive mind.
And next to him is a mace.
You
can see the corpse is very clearly like the corpse's hand is on the icon.
Can I just like knock the icon over onto the ground?
How?
How big is it?
I mean, it's like a little statuette. I'm just asking, like, are you like punching it with a 10-foot pole, or?
I'm using my hand.
Okay. I need to check one thing real quick. What's your alignment?
I don't know if I ever decided that, man.
In this moment, how do you feel? What alignment do you think Ashai really is at this moment after the night she's had?
Ooh, boy. Shit.
Nothing in the good column.
You know, I want to say somewhere in the neutral, but I don't know if you're gonna go for that.
Lawful neutral?
Well, I like lawful. She feels lawful.
If you genuinely believe she is lawful neutral, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But if you have to tell me that you truly believe that.
Yeah, no, I think that's accurate.
Okay. You go up to the icon and you just kind of like shove it off of the altar away from the corpse. It splatters on the ground.
I look at the corpse. Is there any identifying features, or is it too decayed?
Make a quick perception check. This one can be straight. It's fine. I know nothing's ever straight with you.
Hey, Babel.
You take a look. The corpse has there's a handsome fur-lined black cloak embroidered with golden thread thrown over his shoulders. He's in a suit of chainmail. The mace next to him is like a solid black color.
It is cold. It looks cool.
It doesn't look terribly decomposed. Like maybe a few months at most. Stinky, but not like completely rotting away. And there's no sign of most degradation of corpses is done by like scavengers. And you've seen like mice around the castle and other vermin, but it seems like they've completely left this corpse alone. He seems like he is a cleric of some kind, or was in life, but there's no like nameplate or anything. No no journal with a name in it or anything.
Can I take his cloak?
Yeah, it's a very nice cloak.
Plot twist, it's my dad. I never knew my father.
Awkward.
He didn't, though.
Maybe it's my dad. Who knows?
I just look into the ether again, talking to Strahda, who did not answer me.
Can I make a narrative declaration, Jonathan?
Depends on what it is.
Can I? Because it's been way past those 3 minutes.
Sure.
Way past. Enough for her to, like, meander around the debris, get the 2 things that she wanted, knock over the bus, etc., etc. Could I have spent...
It's more than twice that time, yeah.
Yeah, can I just... Can we say that I had spent that amount of time looking for where she went? And then just, as soon as she calls out, like, Strahda, just give me a sign. It's just Prospero busts through the door.
I'll say you would have to make me a perception check for that.
Sure.
Because you wouldn't necessarily have gone in the same direction that she went.
Right.
I don't say give me a sign. I say don't fucking ignore me.
Even better, honestly. Blind?
This one can be in the open. It's fine.
Oh, can I roll it over here on my end?
Absolutely.
Good, because I picked up these new dice here over at the Mega Can. It
How
was
shiny.
they're so pretty, aren't they? Although they've been rolling like shit, so I'm gonna use something else.
Here, I'll roll my all 20 d20. No.
Your all 20 d20.
It's pretty great. He showed it to us before he got here.
Yeah. These are also new. Gold flick. Very
Go ahead,
nice.
make your roll the dice.
It's a +8. Yeah, no.
+7 for you, I think.
7. Yes. Well, +7 -1 because of. Wait,
Because
no.
you're fatigued.
That's already figured in. Got it. Ooh, that's a 17, making it a 24.
I'd say you do come by the Overlook, since it has been enough time that you would have gone looking for a shy, and you're like, she probably didn't go back that way if she already got what she wanted there. So let's just go the other direction, and you do get to like the chapel overlook just as you see a shy like taking the coat off of this person and his mace and just saying, "But rather don't fucking ignore me."
Kicks door down. That was the longest 3 minutes I've ever fucking experienced in my life.
Do you need new chainmail?
No, I do fine without it. Now get your butt back to the room.
Does anyone in our party use that kind of armor?
Chainmail, possibly. If nothing else, you could also just sell it.
And give her more money?
How?
I think Clara might get some use out of that.
I just fucking take everything.
Okay.
Do you have a bag to put all of this in? I don't really have anywhere to hide this.
You know where it is? The bedroom, where you're supposed to be.
I just walk.
At this rate, Ashai's gonna kick Prospero's ass. Instead
Probably! I'll lose.
I got a gun. I got the blicky.
Blicky with the sticky.
Anyway.
I would say it's currently got vines wrapped around it unless you tore them off.
Kind of dusted them off, but I mean, like, they might still be on it.
Alright, do you eventually, is there anything else you wanted to do while you're here? Because You do not hear any response, nor do you see Strahda suddenly manifest from a shadow or anything.
Okay, well, now Shai's just pissed off. I dropped the chainmail on Clara's bed, I assume, as everybody's waking up.
Yeah, are we
We can
waking up
say
at
it.
like
We can say
before
at
she
this
walks
point.
back in?
Because it was like a whole hour, we can say it's like a little bit. You start waking up basically as she drops the chainmail on one of the beds. Like that's the wake up call.
Found you some armor.
Oh,
Go walk and get all my shit.
that's very kind of you, but I can't. Those of my particular sect of faith do not wear armor.
I don't know that if Shai like answers you. She's just packing up her stuff.
At what point does Reina walk over to Clara for the healing?
Clara's absolutely mortified.
A little bit after this, sure.
Okay.
Clara is just absolutely mortified. She's just...
As Clara is like healing Reina and stabbing Reina, apparently, she like picks at the armor. She's like, "Where did you get this?"
Downstairs.
I was talking to Clara. Wait, are you with us?
I'm still in the room!
She's back
Oh,
in the
okay.
room. Yeah.
I came back to give it to her. Shai found it somewhere, I think. Can't wear... A lot of clerics can wear armor, but particular faith, it interferes with my casting.
What do you mean a Shy found it somewhere?
I don't know.
And she turns to a Shy.
You were out taking stroll again.
Did you leave again?
Shai is not laughing, but I can't help myself. I had to use the restroom. Took a detour on the way back.
You took on the way to the restroom, you took a detour and you...
Oh, just
Stole.
stuff it! Stuff it! I'm gonna take the chainmail or not.
Can you use it? I asked Reina.
No, I can't use the chainmail.
Alright, well, maybe we can sell it. I don't know.
Anyways.
Why are you guys yelling? It's so loud.
We need to leave.
The poor baby.
Das baby.
Poor little man.
Everybody get your things together, and we meet at the front door in 10 minutes.
Why do you say that like we're not going together?
Duly noted, I'll be there in 11 minutes.
I walk out, my shit already packed.
In Pathfinder 2,
Chance is gonna follow the Shy.
There's two different kinds of...
She's got all of her stuff packed too. She's going to the front door with you.
There's an armor cleric and a non-armor cleric.
Yeah, the cloistered cleric, which is what I am, and then the war priest. The cloistered
Makes
cleric
sense.
is unarmored or casting based. The war priest is the more militant doctrine of a church focused on both spells and battle.
An oyster cleric.
An oyster cleric, yes.
An oyster cleric.
What is an oyster but a vagina?
I threw.
I wasn't doing that. It's not what I was doing.
Goodbye.
You all, unless somebody has something they desperately want to do, meet
I've
downstairs.
just been in a mood lately.
Okay.
It's the vampires.
Once we get, obviously.
In 10 minutes, except for Prospero, who takes 11 minutes.
Okay.
You all
I
meet
pack
back
up quick and
downstairs in
follow.
front of the main gates. You see the black carriage waiting for you.
Is anyone waiting there for us to like usher us off? Did we get breakfast? Like, are we?
No.
Okay. No one's waiting there. No one's standing there to see us off.
Just the black carriage there.
Oh, you know, I think I saw the maitre d'. He had croissants. I got like a good 10 or 12.
Actually, hold on. I have to rewind a second. Like,
Okay.
Did you do anything about the icon after you knocked it off the altar? 'Cause
No,
You just
I just
taking the cloak and the hammer, but
knocked it on the floor so I didn't have to look at it.
okay. Just checking. That's all I wanted to know.
Should I have taken it?
It's fine. I just wanted to check. That's all.
It's fine.
Everything's
Totally
fine.
So, yeah. There's nobody waiting for you except the black carriage itself.
And Ireena is coming with us, correct? Or
Yes,
she's
yeah,
staying
she's-
here?
she's
No,
there
she is.
with
Okay,
you.
I didn't. Okay.
And after the carriage is gonna drop us off at the crossroads, and then we're gonna head up towards Vallaki, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
that's the
does
plan.
seem to be the plan. This
Okay.
Rudolph van Richten. I don't know how we'll find him, but I suppose I can't think of anything else to do. I want to know more about Strahda, so if this is what I have to do, then
Still really want to follow along through Madame Eva's
Madam
reading for
Eva?
us.
Who's that?
She's like a Vistani elder, like the wise woman.
And she
She
gave
let's
you a
get
reading.
back on our feet again.
Those
Yes.
those readings. If she's truly Vistani, and I know that they have the power of foresight, I think it's something you shouldn't ignore.
I think
Been wondering.
Raina
I
knows
wanted to
more about
follow
it.
through. Yeah, you were one of them at one point, right?
Yes.
But
I
not
think-
anymore.
Technically, yes.
Do you ever like
It's a long-
stop being Vistani? It's like a cultural heritage thing, right?
Raina would know it's absolutely possible to stop being Vistani.
Did Jess freeze?
Oh, she froze, definitely.
Okay. I was like, that's a very stern. Like,
Yeah, she's
even like,
really thinking about it.
she really
Very-
think it's
very
so hard.
Rita.
I am going to take the same position on the carriage in the driver's seat.
Sure.
You killed her. She's gone.
I will be sitting next to Prospero again unless somebody else takes that spot, because I don't want to be in the carriage with Raina.
Oh no, you lost your privileges. I actually want Clara up in the front seat.
Okay.
Wait, but
Don't
Claire's my
you worry,
emotional support person.
I will
so-
sit between Ashai and Raina to keep them from killing each other.
I don't want to sit on the same side. I don't want to look at her either. Wow, Jess is really just still frozen.
The three of you on one side and Aster on the other, just kind of fidgeting, like,
Is there a window into the back of the carriage as we're heading off?
Yeah.
Once we get a little bit a ways from the castle, so it doesn't feel like they're quite on us anymore. What's the weather like right now? Chilly?
It's a little chilly. But the rain broke overnight.
Yeah. Clara?
So it's obviously still overcast as
She's
always,
probably
but otherwise there's deep puddles in the road, but no more rain, and there's enough light to see.
As we're riding, once we get a little bit away, Clara will reach down into her pack and pull out a folded lump of indigo fabric yarn, and she will turn back towards Aster and she will be like, kinda wanted to wait until we could do this privately, but I mean, these people are gonna be up our asses no matter what. That just seems like the vibe. I never really had any friends before, so I'm not quite sure how to do it, but it gets cold here at night, and you can fidget with the ends of it. It's I'm not as good as my mother, but this is for you.
I'm gonna cry.
She hands him a little indigo blue scarf,
Oh my god.
perfectly rat-sized.
It's
Perfectly rat. You made it for Aster.
Oh
That's
my
what I
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I have to write this down so I don't
That's
forget.
Austin.
She said, I wanted to wait until we could have a moment, but these people are going to be up our asses no matter what. I'm not really sure how to have friends. I've never had many before, but it gets cold, so here, this is for you.
Is that all I missed?
So,
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
And Claire's
Aster,
riding in
Claire,
front,
Cat,
and
What?
you're stuck. Claire, you're riding in the front with Prospero.
Yeah.
You're stuck in the carriage with me.
Raina's stuck in the carriage with a shy.
It's literally like Reina, Chance, a shy, and then on the other side it's Aster. Now with the scarf, just kind of like this.
Am I sitting directly? You're forcing me to sit directly across from a shy?
No.
No,
No.
you guys
No,
are on one
Chance
side.
You guys
between
are
the
on the
two of
same.
you.
Yeah, the same side, but with a chance between you.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Your older sibling, you're just on either side of the fucking dog. Sorry, cat in this particular instance.
Garfield.
Garfield.
Meow.
Guys, I got her
Wow.
scarf.
It's actually very nice.
It's a
Well
very
done,
nice
Clara.
scarf.
Oh no, Claire's not in here.
There's a little window.
There's like a
but
little
Claire is
window,
now-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Claire's embarrassed. She's pretending it didn't happen. She doesn't quite know how to
Yeah.
be friends yet.
Aww.
Oh, it was a nice thing you did.
Aster put
Field
it
is
on.
another. But it should hold up for a bit.
Reina looks at Ireena and goes,
Oh right, Ireena's here.
"Yeah."
Oh shit, where's Ireena?
Next to you, I guess.
Okay,
On,
yeah.
on the
Ireena's
side
next
of Aster.
Yeah.
Okay. Evan just goes, "After all of that, are you all right?"
As well as could be, I assume. I have family that I didn't know about, and I'm still alive and not in a prison cell, so all in all, a very successful castle incursion, I guess.
Your chat with the Countess, was that okay? Would you like to share with the class?
I think I still need a bit to digest it, but it wasn't exactly. It wasn't privileged information or anything. I just need a moment to figure out how I feel about it, I guess.
All right, if you're sure. How about you, Ashai? How was your chat? Would you like to share with the class? But she says it way more, like, venomous.
Chance is like literally just in between, just going, don't fight, don't fight.
But why did I do this?
Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
It was fine. I'm just staring straight ahead. I don't know what everybody was so worried about. It's perfectly nice. You seemed awfully happy after your chat.
Not necessarily. But I do feel better.
And what made her return your item to you?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you walking around with it.
With what?
Your journal.
How do you know that that was the thing that was stolen from me?
You told
I
us.
am, fairly certain
Shit.
you mentioned it multiple times out
Are
loud.
you sure?
You have your
Yes!
journal back?
Yes.
Does that mean you're not gonna help us anymore?
No. No, I'm still gonna help you.
Okay.
Anyways, we were all tasked to go find this elven person. So, I feel like we're all bound by this task at this point.
Clara will turn back through the window at the mention of the elf person. Madam Eva mentioned a wounded elf in part of the, reading she gave us. Don't know if we should end up actually bringing him to Lady Strahda, but, I think we should find him regardless. And Pinvalaki is that wizard power, too. Never met a wizard. I think it would be quite exciting. And he was also in the reading.
Am I the only one who realized that the wounded elf is specifically Strahda's servant?
He was her servant? Did she say that to us?
He had a gash over his head.
Well, there
was
could
an
be
elf.
more than there could be more than one wounded elf in Barovia.
I suppose you're correct.
Aster flips through his notes and finds the reading or just the notes he took in it. It's something about parting with treasure for dark dreams.
Maybe she gave him power and he used it in a way she did not like. Oh, they're so good, kitty butt. Oh, yeah.
This session is brought to you by Kitty Butt. Get it anywhere.
Not sponsored.
It all
Not-
always is.
No, it's sponsored by Kitty Butt.
Definitely,
Oh, we
definitely
are
sponsored
sponsored.
by the kitty butt.
Baby.
BB. Everybody's got cats. I want a cat.
Get a cat.
Get a
One
cat.
task. One task.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you want? Oh, okay. And she'll snap her fingers and Ziggy will hop through the window and curl up in your lap.
Reyna's like thinks it's so cute, but is trying to maintain her like masculine like energy and like trying not to break down.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of cool, you know.
That's
in a
pretty
bro
cool.
way.
I mean, that animal is wow.
Wow, what a cool animal again.
What is that
Jan-
animal? I've never.
Can Chance do like an insight check on her to see her reaction to that?
Yeah, go ahead and make a sense motive.
I have a
Perception check,
feeling
sense
we all
motive.
know it.
Yeah.
You wanna pet my kid?
You said perception check?
No
It's another
homo.
lesbian joke.
Yeah.
What
Wanna
is...
get at that pussy, don't you?
She absolutely wants to pet the cat.
What is this
Chance
tsundere energy from Reyna? Jesus.
Chance will plop
No,
Guildenstern in her lap.
I'm not ready for this.
Chance will plop Guildenstern into Reyna's lap.
Put her on.
Oh, that's your
Wait,
little.
what?
Guildenstern,
lap?
the
On your lap.
the leshy familiar.
My
so
little plant
cute.
guy.
She just like stands there.
Sets.
Chance will just like out of the corner of her mouth like, it's okay to pet him.
She picks it up.
He licks
Puts
you.
it back on. Oh!
It feels a little bit like tree sap.
Oh, ew.
Nasty.
Disgusting.
She's like going like this, trying to hide a smile, and then puts it back on Chance's lap, and then like
He
wipes the.
immediately jumps back on your lap.
She just sits there.
Ireena's just smiling across the carriage at Reyna, and she just like mouths like, "It's okay, you're allowed to."
She looks down at the lushie and just starts petting the little leaves, and like cracks a little smile.
It's very soft,
Chance is proud of herself.
like petting moss.
Oh my gosh.
The leaves that have the little velvet hairs on
She
them.
looks at Chance. She goes, "What's its name?"
Guildenstern.
Good name.
Is Aster petting Ziggy?
I'm kind of like this.
He starts making biscuits.
Ireena
I was
just
like,
kind of like Ireena does that thing where she just kind of like crosses her leg against yours, against Reyna's.
Okay.
Just like a. So just like, see, it's okay. You're allowed to like things.
I know I'm allowed to like things.
Well, she doesn't say that. It's just like.
Oh, that's like her, like what she's looking at me. Reyna looks up at her, smiles at her, and then like winks at her.
Chance is very proud of herself right now.
Eye.
She just smiles and looks out the window. You guys are almost back to the crossroads at this point.
Reyna like starts playing with the what's its name?
Guildenstern.
I'm never gonna remember that. Starts playing with
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Come on.
Like starts playing with it, like spinning around, like you know what I mean? Like yeah, like.
Aster definitely like gets used to the biscuits and ends up falling asleep.
Oh,
just kind of. Like
to Clara's relief, I'm sure there are no hordes, packs of wolves on the road back to the crossroads. The worst that you get is just like a couple splashes of mud from the wagon wheels, and the horses clapping in front of the cart. And eventually you come back to the crossroads and the black carriage pulls up where you originally saw it, stops, and the doors open.
Get out immediately.
Book out.
Reyna's gonna put the leshy on her shoulder.
You can say that.
As she steps out.
Sarah will do a little whistle and Ziggy will whoosh back onto her own shoulders.
Aster wakes
Ireena jostles Aster awake.
Ireena's like, wake up!
Wake up!
Racist sister.
You guys are so mean to Aster.
Oh good, you're awake.
No.
As soon as you all get out of the carriage, the doors close again and it goes back toward the castle.
Alright, I guess we're on foot at this point. I'll take the lead. She just steps in front of everyone.
Yeah, okay, that seems about for the perception point.
And she holds on to her greatsword as she's walking, like just has a hand on it.
It's very easy to tell from here which way you need to go. Not only because you've been this way before, but because almost immediately looming out of the early morning mists, there is an enormous gate hanging in front of you all. Grab it real quick to show you all.
A gate?
I believe it is this one. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. As you all step forward towards it, the enormous gates swing open with a rusty screech of their own volition.
That's all nice.
Can I like check and see if there's anything odd or maybe dangerous?
Go ahead, make a perception check.
Me also.
I wanna Aster.
Blind or regular?
Blind.
Blind. Okay.
Aster wants to know how long these things have been here for.
Make a society check.
We live in a society.
Every time.
It's funny. Well, I'm not very good at it though.
Not very good at it.
Not very good. Oh,
Not very good. Secret. Oh no, your society check is fine. No. I was
Live in a
thinking
society.
Okay, game is loading back up.
I swear, no.
That's
I'm
so
gonna take
mean.
that soundboard away from you.
Oh, you weren't here. You weren't here when he did the whole wake up thing and like blew out our ear.
Lord.
That was my bad. So Chance and Ireena look about. There's no obvious sign of anything. No sign of any traps, any snares, or any falling boulders or anything that you might think about. Aster, these ruins are clearly like hundreds of years old. They're not like completely ruins at this point. They are still, standing. The fallen heads seem to be the result of some kind of trauma rather than just like erosion.
Mhm.
And the moss covering it all seems to suggest that they haven't been serviced in decades at least.
Whoa, guys, these are old. I don't really know about like roving history, but like this is pretty cool. Also, I think Strahd cut the heads off of these guardians. That's my guess.
Do they resemble the guardians we saw in Ginny Greenteeth's Emporium?
No.
The three ladies.
3
I
women.
don't think they're
No,
girls.
these
They're
are
like
clearly like guards,
Okay. It's like dudes.
like guardians.
Just some dude.
Like
I will say, Ireena, you, as you're like looking about for anything in particular that seems interesting, you only notice it because you're like looking at the fallen heads. You've seen this site before. They look exactly the same as the last time that you passed through here. But something does seem off. Some of the undergrowth looks like it was disturbed recently.
Something is. This is not how I remember it. Something is off here. We need to be on alert.
Can I do a nature
Don't
check
roll your eyes at me.
on the undergrowth?
Clara
Go
will-
ahead and make a nature check. Yeah.
Blind or
Clara
regular?
will grip her holy symbol in one hand and
blind,
raise her
please.
shield with the other.
I can't believe you caught that.
Of course I did.
Caught 4K.
Chance, you go a little bit closer and look. It's actually fairly obvious immediately the what happened here. You see there are old corpses in the undergrowth that look almost desiccated, like they've been drained dry, and they've clearly been here for some time. There's plant life growing off of the corpses. A couple of them are even like budding with flowers.
When was the last time you were here, Ireena?
DM?
About a year ago.
Okay, like right before I died.
But yeah, the last time there's another identical set of these gates to the east of the village of Barovia, which you pass through when you come through the mist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just say a year
There's-
ago, right before I died.
So the corpses weren't here when you were here last?
No.
They look like they died violently?
They were
Um,
drained, right? You
drained.
said?
They're completely drained, but
They
they've been here
yeah,
for
they
a
look
while.
desiccated, like they've been drained of vitality
Okay.
and moisture, and there's literally like plants growing through the corpses.
At least they're
Clara
bringing forth
will,
new life, I guess.
Say a short little prayer and be like, well, looks like the vampire stopped here for a snack.
Should we bury them?
They're
They have that kind of time.
it's
I think we
more
should
they've
keep moving.
returned they've
I don't
returned to
think it's-
nature at this point. I think we should just leave them as
I
they
think
are.
it is a good idea for us to keep moving.
I'll follow your lead here, Ireena.
So you all continue through the gates. As soon as all of you pass through, they immediately start
Don't
to
like that,
rustily close behind you.
Ugh.
Not a good noise? I'm sorry. It's spooky. It's spooky time, okay?
Spoopy.
Spooky time.
Spooky hour. Spooky
Spooky
session,
hour.
spooky noises.
Gothic horror.
Ugh.
All that
Can't-
jazz.
I can't wait for Nicolas Cage Dracula to come out.
Oh my god.
I get to see Renfield on Tuesday. I'm so
Also
excited.
not sponsored.
Yeah.
Also not sponsored.
Not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored. Like Nicolas
Um,
Cage, though.
You pass through the gates and continue on the road to Vallaki.
How long is it gonna take, you said?
A little more than half the day. It's a shorter trip from the castle to Vallaki than it is from the village to Ravenloft, but some of it is through the mountain range, of which Mount Gakis is tied to. There's a very large mountain on your right as you pass along the roads, and you're going into like the foothills of some smaller hills. The road continues for a few hours. Going to
For a few hours.
a couple hours pass with you all just walking along the roads, trying to keep dry. There's puddles of water that have been left by the night's rain that haven't been sucked into the road. You can see as you start to pass through the small mountain range that to the west, I think Prospero has the highest perception of the group. Surprisingly, somehow.
Rude.
Hey, listen. No, possibly Chance.
I have a +8.
+8. Or
I have a plus
Yeah.
100
so
actually.
Chance and Clara, off to the west, on top of one of the hills, you see this very slowly rotating windmill through the trees.
Ireena, you know what that is up there?
DM.
Go ahead and make a society check.
Okay.
Hidden.
If there's a farm or a mill or something up there. Wonder what they produce.
You have seen it before. You know that there are indeed people that live at the windmill. It's called Old Bone Grinder.
What the hell?
There's old like witches' tales, like fairy tales but evil, about it used to be the home of a hag that would steal children in the night and grind up their bones into a powder to make potions and terrible poisons that she would then feed to the villagers and torment them. But that was long ago, and now there's just a few old ladies that live there.
Master doesn't like that story.
Ireena relays that entire story, and at the end of that story, she goes "Rah!" to Clara to like jump scare her.
rude.
After definitely jumps, even though it wasn't directed at him.
Clara jumps, but also her face is like. She's
Clara,
very
I
excited.
knew Clara was gonna love ghost stories. How did we know?
You guys have some pretty interesting bedtime stories around here.
It's a spooky place. Home to a lot of spooky
Not
things.
for all the
It's
dead-
not for the faint of heart.
Not for if not for all the dead things, I would call it quite beautiful.
It could be beautiful.
It all depends on how you look at life. Didn't you say you had a lot of questions for me?
She does.
This is a great time to
Great, perfect.
talk yourselves while you're
Just a
walking.
little
Yeah.
weirdo.
As we're walking, then Ireena kind of like steps behind and like tries to line herself up with Clara and looks down at her and just goes, "So, you're in the business of funerals, eh?"
Yeah. It was it took a couple of months after I went to my medical temple. It was one of the duties I was tasked with, and ended up being pretty good at comforting the families, and well, just became one of my primary duties at the temple.
And is that all you can do? Just bury dead, or can you speak to the dead, or resurrect the dead?
I'm not powerful enough to do that yet. My teachers, the temple was kept by an older couple. I'm not sure. Said their family name was the Ravens, but I don't think that's true. I think they were just doing that because it sounded cool. They were able to, so I think maybe someday, yes, but I'm not exactly powerful, so not yet.
Good to know.
My caretaker could do that. And talk to the dead.
Can talk to the dead.
Mm-hmm. We did it a lot when we were like, so we would go around and find forgotten gravestones and places of burial, and we'd like maintain them, clean them up.
So you're both in the business of dead people.
He said it. We need to respect people, alive and dead. That they deserve that.
Interesting. I was just wondering.
Just thought that life is terrible and horrifying, and I don't know, something just, there was a certainty in the faith I adopted that I was never really able to ever within myself. And if I couldn't believe in myself, well, at least I could try to believe in my goddess, you know?
You are so optimistic about this life. I've
seen a lot of people at the lowest point in their entire existence, and I have been quite lonely myself, so you can either go forward with a hopeful heart, or you can let yourself fail and have that be all you are.
Ireena shifts uncomfortably and like kind of adjusts her greatsword on her back when you say that.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You know, if you want to talk about anything, I won't. You know, I'm pretty good at keeping secrets.
I don't think I need to talk about anything. I'm doing just fine. Thank you. And she reaches in her pocket and takes out her flask and starts drinking the moonshine.
I'm doing just fine.
Thank you, gang. Can I, at some point, along our walk, can I take out my mirror and see if it reflects the shy's person?
Fucking rude!
What? What's going on?
What special properties does the mirror have again? Like, I know it's one of your implements.
I'm scared.
Hold on.
So am I.
Oh gosh. It represents misdirection, illusion, sleight of hand. How do I post this?
Yeah, you can just put it and I'll look through it real quick.
I don't know how to
I can probably
there.
gather what the answer is going to be, but I want to check.
There we
go. You take out the mirror, you just kind of like fumble with it for a minute, just trying not to draw too much attention to yourself, and you essentially do something like, "Oh, I'm gonna check what's in my teeth," and you just turn it aside just enough. You see Ireena talking to Clara. You keep turning. You see yourself. You see Ireena. You see Prospero. You don't see a shy in the mirror.
I almost dropped the mirror. I'm not even joking.
Ireena just like, "Are you all right, Asta?"
Beans.
I have to pee. Can we stop?
Sure. Everyone, Asta needs to find a...
Esther needs to pee. He runs off.
It's been like 15 minutes since you had to pee last time.
I have to pee a
Small
lot.
guy, he has a small bladder, of
He
course.
doesn't have his bladder. It's fine.
Did I see this mirror after he tried it? Almost dropped it.
Yeah, does anyone see that?
I'd say, Asta, were you trying to like hide it in particular, or?
Or just scared
Not
to drop
really.
it?
Yeah, it wasn't really like me being sneaky.
I'd say he wasn't. Yeah, you saw he like fumbled with the mirror.
It's like a kid
So-
like playing with a mirror in the light. Sometimes
It's kind of like yeah, it's like a compact almost.
But did like we see his face change just from the horror?
I think you were all kind of like doing your own thing. If you want to make a sense motive check, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I wasn't like drawing attention. I just happened to react and you
Right.
guys went, huh?
Wait, what is a sense motive check?
Perception.
Okay.
Aster definitely goes behind like a tree, like not the first one we see, but like the next one, and like sits behind it and is like looking again to double check, and it's like, oh gosh, what do I do? Like thinking like equations everywhere.
Can...
Chance, you don't quite. It's just like, oh, he dropped something and he really needs to pee, I guess.
Reyna's gonna
Just-
instinctually... What?
To get Speak with Dead, it's a 4th level spell.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Reyna's gonna instinctually kind of follow Aster, but only like out of protection. Like she doesn't want him to like go in the woods by himself.
Girl, I'm
And, like,
peeing,
just-
leave me alone.
And just like, but I'm gonna turn my back to you. And just be like, I'm here if you need me. That's it.
Does she
You
hear
feel like
you muttering under your breath?
Once you say that, I get quieter, and then like a solid 45 seconds to a minute passes, and you go, I need you.
Basil, uncle.
Reyna's gonna like
Ma'am.
not turn completely around, but just like turn to the side and be like, what? I'm not gonna help you wipe. I'm.
Just thinking that.
It's a game over, everybody go home.
Game over. I'm 2, baby. I've gotten 2, baby.
You've gone too far.
You
It's too
did this to
far.
yourself.
It can't be that baby. No, it's not. I'm not actually going to the bathroom. Come here.
Okay. Reyna like walks over, but like checks to make sure that like he's not actually going to the bathroom.
He's not. He's just having a little
I'm sitting
Yeah.
on the floor with my mirror.
anxiety attack. Yeah, now you see him like very like intently look at the mirror.
This is unfortunate because
Also,
I
my
actually have to pee, but I don't want to leave because you're talking about me.
My notebook on
Take
the
the stream
floor.
to the bathroom on your phone.
You don't do that. Live stream piss play into D&D realm.
Okay,
Um,
bad place.
Okay, never mind. We're
Yeah. My notebook's on the floor, and there's like a lot of scribbles. Like you see, my handwriting's pretty like neat. There's scribbles aggressively.
okay.
And you see me like looking at the group with my mirror, and I'm like
Uh-huh.
writing some stuff down, and I'm like, can you sit down?
Okay. She sits down across from you.
Okay.
Raise Dead is a 6th level spell, and I can revive at 5th level spells.
Oh,
Good to know.
Okay. Can you not be mad at me?
No promises, but I'll do my best.
put my hand like on your leg. I don't know. Whatever's closest.
This tiny little rat hand on her massive leg.
Yeah. I really need you to not be mad. Please.
Okay, alright, I promise.
Okay. Actually, come here. I like point to like next to me.
She scoots closer.
I hold the mirror out. Can you just look at the group, please?
Okay. She like
No.
turns. She turns around and marks where everybody is, and then looks in the mirror.
You see everyone in the mirror except for Ashai.
Stop! You want to be mad?
Do we like notice them back there? Do we just see the mirror come out from behind a tree?
Are you really looking intently at the fact that Aster is taking a tinkle, or like?
I mean, fair enough. I'm more concerned that Reina went back there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a little guy, and we're using the buddy system when we're in the fucking room.
Yeah, I'm just
think
a little guy.
For all most of you are concerned, Reina just went as like bodyguard to make sure.
Fair
you didn't
enough.
get
Carry on.
Does Reina say anything as she says that?
She goes, "Oh my fucking god!"
Can I put my mirror, please? I need that.
At your exclamation, you just you hear a of wings, and you see a raven. You startled, just like take off into the air.
Today's the day.
Reina's gonna get up.
Wait.
She's gonna walk straight to Ashai.
I grabbed your leg.
She's gonna push her against a tree, hold her down with her arm like this.
Wait a minute!
I'm on your leg.
Wait a minute!
Yeah.
What did you do back there? What did you do back there? I want answers, damn it!
She's gonna go, "Why can't I see you in a mirror?"
I start crawling up your body. I'm like, please.
On my leg. She like tries to pick you off her leg.
And Clara sitting back going, what the hell?
Hold on. What's up, Clara?
Can Clara do a medicine or occultism check to see if there's anything weird she notices about Ashai?
Yeah, either
this
medicine
is
or
fine.
occultism would be appropriate for this.
Yeah,
And
when Reina says that about Ashai.
The reflection, yeah.
She's gonna take out her dagger and put it to Ashai's throat.
Don't stop.
Clara, the signs are very subtle, but they're there. She would know that, like, the further along into vampirism someone is, like, the more egregious their symptoms become, the longer they haven't fed. But looking very closely with the hint now given to you, you do see the very faint hint of enlarged incisors, enlongened.
Longened.
Her complexion is a little more pale than the day before, which she's very like a dark red color, so it's not immediately
Great.
obvious,
Right.
but you do see very slight hints of that possibility. Yeah.
Ashai, what have you done?
I'm holding Reina's gaze. Just like
Clara is
head tilted
so
up.
worried. She is
She's
scared and upset.
She's gonna like shake her a bit with her arm. She goes, "Are you working for her? What happened?
Not anymore
Have you
than
been working
you
for her
are.
this whole time?"
No.
Ireena comes up and puts like a very gentle hand on Reina's like upper arm and just like, listen, let's not jump to conclusions. Don't.
Reina like shoves her off, pretty hard.
Wait.
And when,
Clarification.
she's-
Did I see Ireena in the mirror too?
Yeah, you saw Ireena. Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask. I'm like, she's been bit too.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Sorry, Claire. Continue.
Ireena, I'm sorry, but I've studied I have studied undead extensively. I know the signs.
That's not what I'm
She
talking
was
about.
turned.
I'm just saying we don't need to jump at each other's throats immediately.
We don't need
I mean,
to jump at each other's throats.
She
Are you
probably would
kidding?
before any
Sorry,
of
that
us.
was a bad turn of phrase. Sorry.
Yeah.
A wee bit, yep.
Reyna's just gonna go. If you want this life so bad, you should have stayed at the castle. Why are you still traveling with us?
Because I
Caster's
have
like
things
on
to do.
your back
Get your
trying
hands
to grab
off
your
me.
knife.
No.
I'm like trying to grab your knife on your
Uh,
back. I'm like,
Can I try and kick her off me?
Go ahead and make a contested athletics check.
I'm gonna go flying off of Ireena.
Yeah, you are.
Poor Aster.
Public or
Catch him.
Public. This
Try
is
to
actually
catch
this would be your unarmed attack against Reyna's
Athletics?
fortitude save.
Oh,
It would be against your
Ooh.
fortitude save.
you
Okay.
gotta find
I
where
keep trying to.
don't
differentiate
remember
that
how
from
to play this game. Unarmed attack. Okay.
Good luck.
No, it's sorry. It's not.
What?
It's not your save. It's against your save DC
Oh.
or
gosh,
athletics
okay.
check against
I'm
your
sorry.
DC. No, it's fine. We're all learning the system.
Can I use a hero point?
You can absolutely use a hero point.
I'm gonna do that. It's probably gonna be worse.
It isn't. You kick Ireena. Aster does go flying off of her back, but you
Oh,
manage
poor
to
Aster.
like,
Poor
shove her
Aster.
back 5 feet.
Does a 17 catch him?
Yes.
Do follow my butt though, but I catch him.
Reyna's gonna like not rage, but she's gonna become enraged, but not rage. Chill out. And she's gonna walk back up
Chill
to
out.
Ashai and punch her right in the jaw.
All right, go ahead and make an unarmed attack roll.
I not go raging? Question mark.
No, I'm not gonna. That will kill her. I literally. Respectfully, yeah.
Is that not what you're trying to do?
Not at the moment.
17.
No.
17 doesn't hit.
No.
How do you block it?
I
Ireena just throws this wild haymaker at you.
think I just like duck.
Holy
under
shit,
it.
that was kind of hot.
You actually see like she catches your horn with her forearm and it just leaves like a scrape of blood on her forearm. And I need a shine to make a will save.
Oh
Oh no!
no! Okay.
Done.
Blind or not?
No, this can be
Public? Okay.
out in public.
Oh, that's a shame.
You smell the blood on the air, and you are suddenly filled with a thirst, but you manage to hold yourself back.
My god. Oh no.
Kinda
Okay.
wanted
It
to
is
fail.
tantalizing on.
Yeah, for real. I know. That would have been fun
It
if
is
it didn't fail.
tantalizing on the air.
Watch yourself.
She looks at the blood and then looks back at you. And then walks closer to you. Do I smell good?
It's a mesmerizing scent.
She's just staring. Not in the angry
See-
way she's been doing. Just kind of.
You see Ashai's pupils suddenly, like, explode out, just completely dilated as she's looking
Katsumi's.
directly at the wound.
Reyna turns to the group and takes her dagger back out and says, "Give me one reason not to kill her right now. One reason."
Terra will quietly
We're gonna fight
follow
vampires? Maybe it's a good idea to have one on our side.
Terra will walk towards Ashai, and she will look her in the eyes. My reason for serving my goddess is to make sure people defy the laws, life and death, are stopped. do
might be
not
a
know
problem.
why you have done this. If you want to keep traveling with us, you must explain. Now.
Ireena just is like, I trust you, Shy, but I would like to know why too. This is. I hope you can understand why we're all a bit nervous.
Reina walks back up to Ashai and just puts her dagger at the throat and says, "Did you hear her? Explain." With the arm that has blood on it.
I would like to cast forbidding ward on a shy.
What does that do?
Okay.
Here. And I have to target the enemy as well, and I'm gonna target Ireena.
Okay. And that's not a save or anything. That's just
No, I'm just giving a shy, like.
you all see.
Oh, you're helping
this,
me.
Yeah,
you
it's against
you all
me.
see this this brief light start to glow around Reina and Ashai, and there's this small tether of light that connects them.
Oh.
We have already defied the laws of life and death just by being here now. I need to be stronger than I have been to I want revenge. I
Will it stop
don't want
there?
to go back to my life. I don't. All I want is to kill Strahda's sister. What was taken from me, I can't get back. She's not even the one who took it. Once it's done, I'll leave.
You're leaving?
One thing you seem to have forgotten. Even after disasters, what has happened to all of us? Life goes on. And if you are stuck in your grief, in your rage, in your hate, going to destroy yourself. That's fine. You can do what you want. But you better not drag us into it. And Clara will just turn her back and go sit on a log. She is pissed.
Chancel use healing plaster to try and heal the wound on Reina.
Yeah, I keep glancing back at Reina's arm.
The healing plaster is definitely enough to like cover up the wound so that it's no longer freely bleeding.
Aster walks up to Ashai, kind of like imposing upon Reina, even though I'm like really small. And I kind of like grab your hand.
Reina?
No,
Ashai.
no,
Oh,
no,
Ashai.
not you. It's not your time yet. It's not your time yet. Grabs Ashai's hand, and just goes. You don't seem like a bad person. I was just scared. I should have talked to you first. Don't go.
I'm gonna cry.
I know, me too.
She'll give your hand a little squeeze.
Oh.
Without
I feel
looking
bad.
down at you because she
Still having to
doesn't
stare off
want
at
to
Reina.
see. Yeah.
Cancel.
Won't hurt any of you. Mostly.
I feel like you should change your wording on that one.
I'm staring directly at Ireena.
Reyna's gonna get literally like almost nose to nose with a shy and like look down at her.
I was like, I think Chance and Aster are between y'all two at this point.
I'm doing this one with the really help
Fine.
anything.
I'm okay with that. I was gonna
Leave
push
room
him
for
out of
the
the way,
morning
but
lord.
Me like touching your knees at best, like kind of like.
And then she just goes, she still with the dagger to her neck, goes, "Did she do this to you?"
Yes.
She lets off of you and like visibly looks hurt and walks away.
Goes and sits on the log with Clara.
Ireena looks between Reyna walking away and the shy for a second, and she just looks at a shy and says, "She controlling you is this a gift that was made with the understanding that you'll do something for her?"
Look, it's been a week.
She said it was a completely free gift, no strings attached.
It was freely given.
I hope you're right. And she walks after Reyna to go catch up to Ireena.
Don't use protection.
Is everyone just kind of left?
Chance is just gonna look at Ashai and Aster's there, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
And,
I know
and Prospero, I guess.
Yeah, but I guess
I know
Prospero's
you
just in the
said-
back.
I know you
I'm
said
watching.
you won't hurt anyone, but you do have to understand that we will stop you if you do. And Chance still has two, wooden stakes tied to her belt. Like, I'd rather not, but given the circumstances.
I would expect nothing less.
She'll back away. But then again, maybe having you on our side in this, situation might be for the better.
If you were to look, if you were to look at Clara right now, which I don't think anyone is, she is. You know the frustrated, angry tears where a few of them just happen. You can't stop it, and it's really embarrassing. That's what's going on with Clara right now.
Is Aster still just like guarding a shy right now, or did he also go and like take a walk with second chance over to the log that everyone is sitting on?
I'm still with the shy. I don't know what to do, so he's kind of like
Frozen.
Yeah.
I walk up to Aster and I like, are you wearing a hat?
I have like a cloak from my hood, from my or I have a cloak and there's a hood on the cloak.
I kind of like, put just a hand on a shy's shoulder. I put a hand on Aster's shoulder, and I kind of just at Aster and I go, there, boy. I'll take care of this. Why don't you go sit with Clara and go ahead and just mind the spacing. Obviously, it's a very awkward situation, but I think your presence there will ease some tensions. I'm gonna have a word with her.
He looks back at the rest of the group and at Ashai and waits for Ashai to make any sort of eye contact.
I'll glance down at Aster briefly.
I'd say this is about the time where the forbidding ward snaps and the
I probably would have
effect
dropped it once
expires.
Reyna walked away.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. He kind of like walks back, looks at Ashai one more time.
I won't leave.
wine goes to the log.
And as Prospero and Ashai are about to have a talk, let's have a quick break so that people can empty their bladders and things.
I would love
We'll be
that.
back- We'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll say 11:25.
Minutes. Ayo. All right.
Ayo. All right. Back in 10.
Back in 10.
Clara is about to have a big old meltdown.
I imagine several people are.
Ruh-roh!
It's been a weird few days for
Well,
us.
well, well. If it isn't the consequences of my own
It's
actions.
been a weird few days for everybody.
I said, what, 3 days in Barovia? And you already got turned?
You're already a vampire? Hello?
I'm efficient.
Y'all are fucking wild.
You are
She knows what
adorable.
she wants, and she gets it.
I'm adorable?
Yeah, your character is.
No, just me.
You, I do.
And I'm available, everybody out there. Just let you know.
Same.
Same.
Oh my god, hi guys. This is actually the single artist channel. We play games and we're fun. I'm scared. I'm scared for
You
what's
can't
gonna
even-
happen next.
It can't even be like all the single artists.
That'd be so fucking
All
funny
the
as a
single
name.
artists. All the single artists.
Yeah.
All the single artists. But we're not all single.
Oh, that's what
We
I'm
can-
saying.
Oh,
We can kick Jonathan and Danny out. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to the
That's how it
Bachelor.
is.
If you're in a happy relationship, leave.
Get out of here. Healthy
Yeah.
relationships.
All right. See you guys. Have
Wait,
fun
no!
with the campaign.
Okay.
The rest of the game is just Ireena and I fighting and Aster just crying off to the side.
Yeah.
I'm in the corner
Like
sobbing.
rocking.
I'm sure people would pay to see that.
I would love to fight a shy for the rest of the fucking episode. Honestly.
You keep trying, but
I know.
I
Like, what is
know.
going on? I
Nothing new.
cannot successfully kick this girl's ass.
Aster just kept walking up and going, "Stop hitting people!
Stop it!
Stop it!"
Stop!
stop being mean.
Guys, when I die, nobody's gonna help you resolve your issues anymore. You guys are just gonna fight and be sad.
Yeah, yeah, it's so true.
I mean, they're already fighting and being sad. You know.
So
It's-
true.
Well,
Chance is trying to look at the bright side, going, okay, so we have a vampire to fight a vampire.
Always look on the bright side of life.
I think I've moved past the anger and sadness. Might be in bargaining or acceptance of the whole dying thing.
Finally.
I don't
Well,
know.
you died again, because now you're undead.
But also, the grieving cycle is not linear. It jumps around.
Mm-hmm.
Raina's fine about the whole dying thing.
Because
I'm
you got your
sure,
stuff back,
you know.
so you got your stuff back.
No.
Won't come back to bite any of us in the ass. It's fine.
I also just want to remind everybody amidst the drama, we still don't know how long Aster's been dead for. So
Yeah, and don't
yeah,
think
you're
I
right.
I haven't forgotten that.
I did
Yeah.
forget.
yeah,
Chance
good.
hasn't.
I want to be like a little mean to you and be like, hey, don't
You want to be what?
don't talk
What?
to me until you've like figured
You
out
wanna
how
be
long
what?
you've been dead. Mean, but I don't
Oh.
want to because you're being nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like one of the
Excuse
only
me,
persons
Missy.
nice to you.
You
So
got your piece of cheese. Back off.
that's your first mistake. You gave the cat cheese in the first place.
If you give a
like
cat a
The
cheese.
cheese tax.
Void, the blur is really like
Mhm.
fucking with the cat, but I see the blob
is
with
cat.
eyes. Lethal
As
blob.
soon as Danny gets back, we can.
Danny,
Rejoin.
come back.
Jess, where's the pupper?
Danny, come back.
My best friend has him right now.
Aw.
I don't have the dog. That's crazy. Weird.
Get a pet.
Yeah.
The joke was that we're besties.
They're a lot of work. I wouldn't suggest.
Can't relate, he said with 4 cats.
Not gonna
4?
say- I have 5.
5. Come on, guys. I can't even take care of myself.
I have 5 cats,
I
1
mean-
dog, a bearded dragon, and fish.
Hold up, I
My
gotta
cousin
rewind. I can't
has
take care of myself. I'm
5
very well put
cats.
together.
Granted, 2 of them
There
are her
are-
roommates, but
In this house, there are 7 dogs and 4 cats.
7 dogs.
that's a
and
lot of
4 cats?
animals.
They're all Cavalier King Charles Spaniels.
I want
I don't know what
one.
that means.
Doge.
They're lap
Schmo.
dogs.
Oh.
You guys
They're
can
the
see
type of dog
Lumi
that
next week.
Yeah.
Sit on your lap while you drink tea.
Next week? Maybe a week after that. I can't. Math is hard.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hate.
Danny.
The first week I'm gonna miss this. It's gonna make me so mad.
Wait, when?
I don't know when. I'm just saying, like, when the time comes, I'm gonna like that I'm not available for a Saturday. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna sob.
Why do you think
yeah.
I like
Speaking of not being
ditched my
available,
family party?
I will not be available this coming Saturday because of marathon weekend.
Everybody thank my best friend for letting me be here.
Thank you, Krista. Krista?
Thank you.
I have to work at 1 a.m. So.
Ew. That's
Tonight?
I don't like that.
No,
No.
this coming Saturday.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're back. Bring us back to our adoring fan.
Hey, we have 9 viewers right now. Okay.
How many of those are us?
Like 3. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
One of them is Malia.
Oh,
That counts. That counts.
Are
I've
we
had
back?
friends
Cork?
pop in and out, so.
What?
Are we back?
Corpus.
Corpus Callosum, are we back?
She didn't put up
I didn't.
the be right back.
Yeah,
screen, so.
no, we've just been.
Oh,
talking
Sorry,
stream.
someone just posted on Facebook. Apparently, my players just attacked Strahd at level 5 in Vallakovich. Help!
Oh my god.
Can't relate.
That's funny.
Do it at level 2, you cowards!
Yeah, we did it at level 2.
Sucks to suck.
We're back.
We return to Prospero about to have a heartfelt.
Oh
talk
yeah!
with
Block that out.
Ashai.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what if Prospero just like kills a shot?
Do it.
It's valid,
It
honestly.
actually wasn't gonna be that long of a conversation.
I really needed to pee though.
Look, man, I get you, 100%. That's why.
His entire pirate thing has been a charade this entire time.
That's why I kind of left in the middle of the stream, just randomly.
Are you
Anyway,
going to yell at me too?
I pat her on the shoulder, and I kind of just kneel close, or lean close, whisper, and I say, if you recall, I said that if you were going to be more of a problem than you are worth, then I'd have to kill you. You're dangerously close to that precipice.
I'd like to roll an intimidation check on the player.
No,
I think
no.
I will let it role play out.
I'm kidding. And that's all I wanted to say. And then he'll squeeze her shoulder, and he'll leave.
Should I do anything?
She looks unfazed. Before you leave, as you start walking away, I'm gonna kind of grab onto the back of your sleeve and pull you back. And get...
When she does that, my offhand is already going to have its gun in it and pointed upward.
I don't stop what I'm doing.
Up into the air.
No, like, if she's pulling me in close, I'm going to have it pointed up towards her chin.
That's fine. There is nothing you could do to me that has not already been done. And I let him go.
leave?
Everybody's stewing over there. I'm just gonna stay by this tree.
I'm stress eating. What are you talking about?
Let's say Chance is actually still next to you.
Okay, I'm still gonna sit by this tree.
Raina, did you go like over to the stump with Clara or like somewhere else?
No, I just walked away from everything.
Some people say she's still
Not like
walking.
far, like she's still
Sure,
like.
You go stomping off.
She's like leaning against a tree like this, like hanging her head down, trying to get the fuck together.
The hand of yours that is dangling by your side, you feel another hand grasp it.
Gay, homosexual gay.
Okay.
She like takes a big breath and looks over.
It's Oscar.
It's Ireena.
Fuck.
Raina doesn't do that.
Imagine.
Kind of with venom in her voice, she says, "Can I help you?"
You shoved me.
You got in the
Earlier.
way.
Why were you really angry at her?
What do you mean? She turned herself into a vampire. That's enough reason to be angry with her.
You got the most angry when you asked if Strahda was the one that did it to her. Why? I just want to know. That's all.
How did you even... There's... I just... It's dangerous. She is dangerous.
Lots of things in Barovia are dangerous. I did a dangerous thing when I saved you all at the bridge. We did a dangerous thing when my father leapt out of that coffin. We did a very dangerous thing just going to that castle.
She has
You
been
don't-
in Barovia for a day, 2 days. That's it. And she decides to go off the wall. Trusts the Countess. That is stupid.
She strikes me as someone that's very desperate. And yes, that's dangerous, but you don't have to tell me why you're so angry about that specifically. It's fine. I don't think that you're trying to harm any of us. I know that there's something more going on. These secrets don't help anyone. A shy keeping secret, not helping. I'm sure that and looks over at the rest of the group and she's like, well, I don't think Asta has a bone in his body that could lie. Prospero, I'm sure, is hiding things, and Second Chance is probably hiding things that they aren't even aware that they're hiding. But you don't strike me as someone to hide things. But if this is something that's that important, then I can trust you.
Raina turns to her so that they're standing face to face, takes both of her hands and says, I promise I will not hurt you.
Just me? All right. I believe you.
Ara is still frustrated, crying on her stump. She's got Ziggy, and she's just kind of like.
One last thing. Reyna's gonna say, you have to trust me. That there are some things that I am not able to share.
Are any of them about me?
No.
All right. I can accept that. The whole experience seems to have left her a little shaken, but she still, like, drops one of her hands out of your hand and just, like, reaches up, just, like, brushes your cheek and then drops the hand and...
Not her weakness.
Goes over to Clara, who is still, like, crying, and goes to, like, calm down Clara if she can.
Can I, while Ireena's talking to Reyna, I go up to Clara?
Yeah.
Okay. You are on the log.
The log.
I don't know. Asher doesn't know what to do. So Asher just sits next to you. Takes the scarf off and kind of lays it in both of our laps.
She'll reach over and grab his hand. Ever since set foot here, everything has been wrong. And I know she is grieving. I know she is hurt. But I don't know what to do. I can't work with someone like this. I know she doesn't mean us harm, but this is everything I've worked against.
We only have each other here. I have nowhere else to go. We have nothing to do but to trust her.
How can we trust her when she's become one of them? The people I've seen, Esther, I've seen people at their lowest points, time and time again. Grief comes and goes. It does, but you can either work through it, or you can let yourself be consumed. And the way that Ashai is going, she's going to take all of us down with her. I don't know how to stop that from happening.
I don't think we can. I think we just have to... I don't know. I was told so much of what we can do. Things we can do to help us move forward and to help each other, but I don't know the answer. I don't know what things would help us right now. I feel a lot towards her right now. But she's all I have right now. And you, and Reyna, and Chance, and Prospero.
Mm-hmm.
If it all falls apart, we're just gonna be alone. I don't really want to be alone right now.
Neither.
The two of you feel a rumbling, and you look down, and Ziggy is laying on top of both of your clasped hands and purring.
He's full of bees.
He's full of bees.
Full of bees.
And as you notice, Ziggy, he looks up directly at Clara, like eye to eye, and just does that really like slow blink thing that cats do when they're really relaxed.
She gets him real good right behind the ear.
Yeah, sure thing, Danny. Make a thievery check.
You fuck.
Oh, I'm really good at crying in game.
As you give him the good sauce behind his ears, your thoughts right now are about your tenets and your dedication to Pharasma and how she is essentially like the barrier between life and death, and how she is not particularly a fan of the undead. But you also, in this moment, remembered that more than anything, the thing that people know her most for is that she is the arbiter of souls. But even before that, she was the Lady of Mysteries, the Spiral of Fate. Prophecy is also her domain, and you have heard, you have been given foresight when you came here, and that is still the Lady Pharasma's domain, even if it came from someone else through a different method. And it's not this sense of you have to forgive, but there is more going on, that you've been brought here for a reason, and you don't know what that reason is yet, but it's still to be found.
Terra will take a slow, deep breath, lift her little guy into her arms, wrap the scarf back around Gaster, and to the rest of the group. Well, not gaining anything by staying here. Let's keep going. And she'll reach out a hand towards Ashai. Are you with us?
Ireena turns around at this point
I will
to watch.
take your hand and stand up. Yes.
She does absolutely nothing to help you stand up. Like, she's making the token effort, but she has the noodly arms, and you know, but you're just way too heavy. Not even that big, but she is so weak. We're not done yet. None of us are.
Let's go.
The way it ended.
Slightly retroactively, when Prospero has his moment with Ashai, you catch his hand in your pockets.
I slap it away?
The asshole.
Listen, that's Chance's job.
What are you fucking doing?
Okay.
Collecting your rent.
You
A
come
vampire.
away with nothing. She catches you.
Vampire tax.
Ireena leans over to Reyna and is like, "Is that actually a thing? Is there a vampire tax?"
No.
I thought that might have been some strange Outlander thing.
Ireena, as she walks over to start leading the group, she just gives a death stare to Ashai on the way up to the front of the group, not saying a thing.
I just ignore you.
you all continue back on the road. At this point, you have left the foothills of the mountains, and you are back on a simple dirt road through the woods. The rest of the trip, we could say that at that point that would have been like your stop for lunch as part of all of that.
Awkwardly eating sandwiches after all of that.
Yeah, just like on the road. There's only a couple more hours before the old Svalich road meanders into a valley watched over by dark brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede a bit, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumbering. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
Seems like wolves are not very popular here.
Clara's very private moment of celebration. Just fuck you.
It's a little gaudy, but I can't say I disagree.
What did I miss?
Should we head to the tavern, perhaps?
Well, did we even enter the city yet?
Well, the gates are closed at
Oh.
the moment.
Guess we go up to the gate.
Can we open them?
Well, there's two figures there, so...
As you get closer, one of the figures yells down, is like, "Who goes there?" Ireena will go in front and say, Ireena Koliana, daughter of the burgomaster, well, sister of the burgomaster of the village of Barovia. We're here to see the burgomaster of Vallaki. There's a brief moment before the guard says, "Of course, welcome to Vallaki, Mistress Koliana." And you see somebody open the gates. They're not locked, although they are closed. It's just a heavy door that they open. They're like barred gates, and eventually they open all the way, which allows you into sleepy town. Well, less sleepy than the village of Barovia, at least, but the quiet town of Vallaki. And honestly, I think that is a very good place to end for the night.
No!
That's fair.
What if I said, nah?
Please, no!
I want to fight something.
Please,
Yeah,
no!
actually,
Go
can
for a
like
little bit more.
10,000 wolves just
we
circle the gate?
we
and
potentially
fight
go
them?
like 10 more minutes? It's only
Or, like-
11:50.
An hour?
17 hours.
Honestly, I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, and
Sleepy.
I'm getting tired tonight. So
Okay,
10:04.
I understand.
we've had a couple of very long sessions the last few weeks, so
Can we at
Okay.
least,
it's
like,
a little short.
I can
Stop
probably
it.
play for like till at least 12 next week, maybe, because I have to get to work. So
can we at least, like, stop at a tavern or something?
You'll get to it next session. We'll get to it next session. Not yet.
made it to the city. We didn't die.
Did you see the
For the
thing I
town.
sent you?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Cork,
Yeah.
Level 3.
can you describe to me Shy's fashion sense?
We'll do that as soon as the stream is over. But
Yeah.
for all of you tuning in, thank you for watching.
Thanks, everyone.
You
Bye!
can find all of our information.
Yeah.
Cork, do you have like a link or anything yet? for it all?
No, but I should. I don't really know where to put it.
We'll figure it
I'll
out.
figure it
Figure
out.
it out.
We'll figure
We'll figure it out.
That's the tagline of this game.
We'll figure it out.
It's not sponsored, and we'll figure it out.
Fix it in post.
Thanks for coming, and have a good night.
Good night.
Night.
Ah!